get busy. Don't shake that booty. Don't stop when the beat drop. Just keep shaking that.
Didn't I say you can't show up to shoots anymore high?
I don't think so.
I did.
Oh, my bad.
This is another reminder.
Okay. If it make you feel better, I only smoked once today.
So you gonna smoke the time that you coming to me instead of all the time you was away from me today?
I mean, I had to. I had to calm down.
Okay. Hello, Club Culture family. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating.
Happy New Year. My bad.
Go ahead, get your shit off.
Happy New Year. That's all I want to say.
That's it?
Yeah, you can keep bringing us in.
We are back with another episode. Happy New Year.
We're here.
We are here.
I'm back.
First episode of 2024.
We're well. I'm glad you're here, healthy, alive.
You too.
It seems like y'all had a party in here.
We had something slight. It wasn't not too crazy.
What happened? Tell me about it. Tell us about it. What you do for New Year's? Bring us in.
Well,
let me live vicariously through y'all.
It was supposed to be a soft launch of the new crib to my friends, my close friends.
So a housewarming?
No, just showing that I've moved to a new space and you can finally come over.
Okay.
A couple of two of my close friends couldn't make it. One had car issues the day of, and the other one felt like it was a couple's party since my other homie couldn't come. And he had baby mama issues.
You do be doing a lot of couple stuff.
It's just
that's
so
why
happened.
I don't be, you know what I'm saying, trying to intrude on, you know what I'm saying, when y'all go do y'all thing.
You know, it's really not intentional, but it's perfect because we all be on the same type of time. And you know, when you ever been, I'm pretty sure you have been, cause
on what?
Being the single one and the event where it's nothing but couples.
No.
Or you in a friend group and all your other friends caked up.
No.
So y'all all single.
I'm gonna go home.
But do you have a lot of friends that are more in relationships or they're more single?
I don't have a lot of friends in general.
Okay, out of the friends that you have.
Out of the friends that I have, nah. I'll say most of them single. But you never know what people doing these days, man.
So they're
I'm gonna say they single. Yeah, they're
more
than
likely single then.
I ain't trying to put no claims or titles on nobody.
And I ain't gonna lie, I had this little cleansing that I did, not this birthday, 2023 birthday, but 2022 birthday, I had a friend cleanse. And I think I talked about it in the episode with Lizzie.
How you do that?
I pretty much deleted anybody that had access to me that either I had unresolved issues with, or we don't really talk and we used to be close, or they just be spreading negativity. Non-constructive negativity, because we're going to talk about that later.
This is a good reassuring conversation. Keep going.
So I put a warning out on Facebook first. I said this was going to happen. Y'all got 2 weeks to get it together. And then after the 2 weeks, they was all gone, whoever didn't make the cut.
So how does someone get it together? What was you looking for in that 2 weeks?
Well, if I was petty, I would play this voice recording that an ex-best friend sent me on my 2023 birthday.
Play it.
No.
Play it. Let's go voice note for voice note. Because you heard what I got in my shit.
Nah, you got me beat. You got me beat. Nah.
Have a verses with voice notes.
No, I don't know why people set themselves up for that. But yeah, Shorty sent me a voice note. It was like, hey.
Why everybody sound like that with you?
Nah, that's our voice. That's our real voice.
That's your mom voice too. Nah, she sound like your mama?
Maya. That's not the same as hey. Hey, it's been a long time. I was wondering if you wanted to link up. It's been a while since we talked. It was more so my fault, but let's link up and catch up. Basically.
And she sent that to you after you made that post?
No, she sent that this 2023 birthday, but the 2022 post, she wasn't on my mind when I made that post. I don't talk to her.
Oh, okay.
But 2023, I saw some notifications on my TikTok, basically that she been on my profile, and then I got that voice message from her the next day. So
she said you popping out her.
Exactly. All right. And she's a Pisces. So Long story short, where I was getting with that was, I think I started my cleanse in 2022, and then leading up to 2023, just more and more people got added to that no access list. Because I think if you allow people to have access to you, then and you know that they're no good, or you really just don't see no reconciliation or growing in y'all relationship, then you really just leaving it there for toxicity to still be there. Like, you ain't really trying to grow if you keep those people. When you know those people ain't no good for you, you let them keep the your number, or you unblock them, or you go check on their Facebook page. You know that you ain't ready to grow if you still doing that shit.
I finally see why people tithe. You preaching.
Woo! Cause that was once me. I'm saying it from experience.
You walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Exactly, man. I know what it's like. I know what it's like when you ain't ready to move on and you go see what's up with them on their Facebook. Try not to like some shit. You don't want them to know that you checking on them. You know, I know how it goes.
Oh no, I'll be liking stuff.
Hell
you gonna
no.
know I was here. Liking pictures from 173 weeks ago. I was here, bro. I was deep in this scroll, bro. I'm constantly
Nah, hell no. I knew my ex was looking at me. She accidentally followed me on TikTok.
Oh no.
Instantly clicked that unfollow button. I said, "Gotcha, ho."
Yeah, nah. You got to commit at that point.
Yeah,
you
might as well
click
stay.
follow, bro. You might as well stay.
You
might as well stay.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like some shit though for sure.
It seems like you need to do you a cleanse.
I do. I 100% do. I already kind of started. I kind of started today. But yeah, kind of started.
That laugh was creepy.
Hey, man. A lot of people finna go. See, you too nice. You giving out warnings. Like, niggas just gonna look up and, like, Jonesy Ablo is not gonna be on their friends list. Jonesy 49 we ain't gonna be on Instagram. You getting blocked. Ain't no unfollow. You're getting blocked, bro. Everybody I'm about to lose for this cleanse, bro, you're getting blocked. Don't talk to me. It ain't no beef. I don't love you, though, but you're getting blocked.
I might have to block next if it become too much.
Nah, fuck that. It's already too much.
Yeah, niggas know my number. So
zero room for negativity. Because it's like, I'm too simple of a person. I'm way too simple of a person, bro.
You keep fumbling me like this.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that. That's a little.
That's how I took it when you say I'm too simple, because I'm really too simple too.
Nah,
niggas be overcomplicating me, bro.
They do overcomplicate you, but you're not simple.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, they definitely overcomplicate
but they
you,
definitely
but you're not a simple
overcomplicate
person.
me, bro. My nigga MC, he been on the pod, Marthel. This man was a part of the surprise birthday party that was planned for me. And he was keeping me at Walmart while he was buying stuff for my party and telling me he was buying it from another person's party. This nigga gonna tell me, so what you want for your birthday? And I tell him, shit, I'm simple, either some money or shit. You could buy me some ginger ale. That's like my favorite pop. This man gonna say, damn, I don't want to give you that because I don't think you're gonna remember that gift. I said,
I swear to God, I will. Definitely will.
And I'm like, but that's what I want. So why would you want to give me something that is not what I want when I'm telling you this is what I want?
Right. Plus, I don't like people spending a lot of money on me, bro.
I don't either.
Don't, bro. Spend a lot of money with me, make a donation or a sponsor or something, but nah, bro. I don't need nothing expensive.
I still ain't got my ginger ale either.
Yeah, he bogus as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I will remember that you brought me ginger ale.
Yeah.
Versus all the other ginger ales that I buy just because I like the shit.
Yes.
I'm going to remember the one you bought me.
Yes. He bought me some Crown 2 birthdays ago. I still got it.
The bottle or the liquid?
Crown Apple.
I keep forgetting y'all young. Like, why the hell are you drinking that?
First off, my mama drunk Crown. So when I got older, I'm like, let me see what's to it. And
God.
They had Crown Apple when I was old enough to drink it. I said, this shit decent.
You couldn't pay me to drink an Old English.
A bartender gave it to me. She was cute. She gave me a shot of Crown Apple for free. And I hit that shit straight. I was like, ooh, okay.
You was at a college bar, weren't you?
Nah.
Okay.
No, it was a nice little you dig in Chicago downtown.
They handing out Crown?
She gave me.
Well, Chicago do be fake bougie.
I mean, I was cute as hell that night too. So
especially if you in West Loop.
I think it was in West Loop.
Yeah, that sounds like some West Loop shit.
Yeah.
Come to this super fancy shit and drink Crown Royal and Sky Vodka.
It was fun too.
And pay $60 a plate. I'm good.
They had jerk tacos.
I'm good.
For sure.
We went to Tribe. I think that's what it's called.
I know Tribe.
$60 a plate, $20 a drink. Just to be in a hole in the wall where you can see the brick. The exposed brick.
Celebrities be going to Tribe though.
I don't give a
like when they have concerts in Chicago. They be
I don't give a damn. You know how many celebrities I've seen that me and my niggas got more bread than? Give a fuck about that shit.
They do be broke.
Broke as hell.
They do be broke.
I don't care who winning that motherfucker. Ain't no plate of food or ain't no drink of cognac worth $20. Now I ain't gonna complain because the experience you downtown Chicago cool. Like I get that part. That's just nothing that I do for fun.
Jonesy, you don't really go out no more, so
I go to tacos and tequila.
Yeah. At a certain point, is it too dingy for you to go to clubs at a certain age?
I don't think so.
You can always just go to a club.
You can. I just don't think. I think after a certain age, you should get sections though.
Okay.
Like you should never after you that's 32, 33. And even that's pushing it. Like if you going in there just to go in there and parlay with everybody else, nah, bro. Take your ass home.
I don't like seeing old niggas at the club.
I don't either. They always wear big jeans.
Or being at a predominantly black club and there's some white people in there. It was when I was at that same place that I was talking about with the free drink. It was a older, not too old, but somebody's mom, white woman there, full of niggas. And she just dancing. And then she left.
You always got that one. She just had to get something out. You know what I'm saying? She was probably an RN down out west somewhere.
I thought it was a little bit extreme for her to go to that takes a lot of courage.
Nah, she was right on brand, bro. That's probably the first time and last time she got out.
To do that sober? That takes a lot of courage. I would think it does.
Nah,
I would think
especially when you cooped up in the
courage.
crib, you a work and housewife. Nah, bro. Go ahead and get your little 57 minutes of liquor and dry humping on some black dudes out your system.
If you're on your favorite streaming platform, we got balloons on the couch because we celebrating this episode.
It's a lot to celebrate, man.
It is, man.
Cheers to another year.
We didn't celebrate the 1 year birthday of the Club Culture podcast, so I'm gonna do it this episode.
When is our birthday?
It's September or October or August. I gotta go check.
We're a Virgo?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those. I gotta go check for the exact date.
Big V's.
But yeah, we didn't celebrate it.
No, we didn't. We got to. We tried Club Culture Fest on our birthday.
Club Culture Fest?
Yeah. Or Club Culture something. Club Culture Kickback. Club Culture Fight Club.
While you on the topic of it, what are some long-term goals you have for the podcast?
For the pod, I want us to grow into our own pod network.
Okay.
Probably not the Club Culture Pod network, but we come up with some sort of network and we have more shows up under us. And then we monetize those shows and take a cut.
Well,
make that passive income.
That is also one of my long-term goals. I'm not going to talk about the intricacies of how I see that planning out, but that is a long-term goal that I've been having since before even starting the pod. That's one of the things I want to do. I think that we could be in a good position to start at least one show. Well, obviously the music show, but a show that I didn't create. Well, I might create it, but somebody else hosts it.
We should have one of them pretty girl shows.
Pretty girl show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Poor Minds or you know what I'm saying? To get two cold ass
Or
black
Carisha
women.
Please.
Or Carisha Please. Just get, you know what I'm saying, a cold ass black woman go do her thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of people that want to start podcasts. They just don't know where to start.
And they don't know how to be consistent.
Yeah, at all.
I'd be damned if we built the framework and go, here go your show, and you give us 7 episodes and quit.
Oh no. We're going to give them a 10 to 20 episode
pilot. Okay.
And after that, if it ain't doing anything good, you're cut. You're going to have to go do this on your own. You can't be a part of the network.
Dang, what if they leave us and boss up?
Then that's good for them.
And shit on us on records.
I mean, we wouldn't just be like ending on bad terms. We'll let them know like this was the whole deal. You get 10 to 20 episodes. See how it go.
No, fuck that. Y'all think y'all better than me.
I ain't gonna say I look forward to pod beefs, but I don't think we should. Like, there's no reason for people to be beefing with us unless we really do bad business.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you should beef with us.
I mean, there's a couple rappers that might see me and want to do something, but it ain't the pod though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the pod.
Yeah.
Talib Kweli.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that guy.
Are you turning a new leaf with your beef with Joe Budden? Because when we was on the chat, you said you did tune into do a little bit more. And you see some similarities.
No. Hold on. You putting words in my mouth.
Watched the episode.
Didn't say. No, hold on. I didn't say I tuned into him more. I said I watched the pivot.
Okay, you watched
and he's
the pivot.
on the pivot.
Okay, you watched
because I watched the pivot.
Okay,
I would never click on a Joe Budden show.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck what that nigga talking about on his shit.
Okay,
but he came to the pivot.
Okay,
and I care about what they do on the pivot.
Okay, that matters. I'm glad.
There we go. You know, let's build that context first. Y'all gonna have me have niggas thinking we friends and shit. It's still fuck that nigga.
Okay,
but it was a good episode. I felt him. He's still a bitch, but I felt him.
Okay, all right. Well.
You ain't think that was gonna go there, did you?
Nah, it's cool.
I'm a real lover and a real hater. Just throwing that out there.
Is it anything wrong with hating on somebody?
No, not at all.
We gotta stop that. Sometimes it's good to hate on people because one, you building the confidence of the other person, or you at least they should take it that way.
No, you shouldn't hate on them. You should hate them.
Oh, to hate people.
Yes. Feel it in your heart that you hate
I ain't
them.
talking about that. That's easy. Yeah, you should hate people.
Yeah, don't hate on them. No, that's lame.
I don't care what therapist that told you or Bible studies that told you, but hating people is not a bad thing. It can be bad, but it's not as bad as what the world has tried to tell us.
Now, don't act on your hate unless you have to, but it's just cool to hate somebody and you just go along with your day.
I got a guest coming on the pod. He grew up in a church home, still heavily invested in his religion. And we're going to have a long chat about religion in that episode. I don't think we really dived into that yet.
We did with Moors.
But that was Islam. That wasn't Christianity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that episode immensely. I cannot wait for that one. I was watching the Kirk Franklin interview, and he did one on Club Shay Shay, which is Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Hey, before we get into that, do you think that's a gossip show? Someone said it's a gossip show for men.
I wouldn't say for men. I would say that Shannon Sharp he definitely loves drama. he definitely love the tea.
I only watched about 3 episodes, but go on. Yeah. He was watching the Kirk Franklin one,
and he said a lot of shit about basically all the opposing views that I have about Christianity. He pretty much was saying those same things as being the truth, like Christianity, the Bible being used as a weapon to convert slaves into Christians.
And this is Kirk agreeing with that?
Yes.
Okay.
He was agreeing with it. He was agreeing with how the church has hurt a lot of souls, and the church needs to basically make amends with doing those things before they can even see that basically becoming something that is celebrated again in households, meaning the church.
Right.
He's just saying a bunch of shit that you would think is common sense, but people in church are just so conditioned to not believe that the pain that they're experiencing is real pain.
Church need a rebrand, bro.
For sure.
It's time, bro. It's time for a rebrand.
For sure.
I'm tired of these 6 people choirs, bro. 6 people in auto-tune, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. What are big robes at? You know what I'm saying? The 50-piece choir.
You know they don't need all of that when they can put the effects on their voices.
Oh, bring that back. When the choir start getting smaller, that's when church start getting more interesting.
When the choir gets smaller?
Yep. Choir brought the church together.
They gotta actually talk to y'all now instead of just singing and shouting the whole service.
I'm dead.
I used to hate church. The
Why?
singing and shouting sessions.
You ain't like the singing? I ain't like the shouting, but you ain't like the singing. You ain't like the songs, bro.
No, because I like watching other singers in other churches sing. I understand that church sound. And if you was raised in the church and that you can hear it in their voice.
Right.
But the singers that was in the churches I grew up in, they wasn't like that. They was mediocre singers.
Jesus Christ.
So I ain't really grew up on those church singers for real until I started listening to gospel music and watching shit.
Oh, that sucks for you, man. We had
But shouting, church supposed to be 2 hours.
How you timing church?
Church is supposed to be 2 hours. Church be 4 to 5 hours. Just 2 hours of shouting. Oh, and they go do the shit.
This is terrible. How do we even get here?
Kirk Franklin ass.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So back. We're gonna get back to celebrating the pie. I gotta get this off real quick. The Club Shay Shay podcast. Y'all tune into it if y'all need a new podcast. But make sure you watch us every Friday morning before you get to that. And he recently had Katt Williams come on. Mm-hmm. That I think that dropped. We're shooting.
Did you listen to the episode?
I listened to halfway through so far.
Okay.
I couldn't finish it all the way through. Did you?
I think I'm like halfway through too.
Okay, cool.
I'm at the part where he talking about his cat childhood. They got through all the messy stuff.
That's where I'm at too.
They got through all the messy stuff.
Yeah. So long story short, it's going pretty viral right now, especially within the black community, because Katt Williams for the pretty much half of the episode, he was just letting shots off about a bunch of people that spoke on him in their interviews with Shannon Sharp.
Now I got to go back and watch those so I can make it all make sense.
Yeah.
Because I ain't know Ricky Smiley went on there.
Yeah.
And lied like that. If what Katt is saying is true, that's just some blatant lies, bro.
I mean, I believe Katt Williams over Ricky Smiley.
100%. It's all feelings. Like people are like think you just listening to the words.
Yeah. I'm
like, bro, when you actually know somebody that kind of went through something like this and you're in the same room and they're explaining that shit, you can feel when, you know what I'm saying, that shit's real when somebody else is doing it.
I mean, you could feel when something real when
because Katt lying too.
He could be
Katt
fabricating on parts.
He's lying in some parts.
But he giving
sure.
logistics for stuff as well. So it's like, I believe you a bit more than Ricky Smiley. And that's not to say any of the people that came on Shannon Sharp's podcast before Katt Williams was lying. They just probably got details wrong. And because Katt Williams feels like he was so what's the word? Blackballed,
shorted.
Yeah, and those other people have accumulated success with less talent, with being less talented than he is. Because I think they're less talented than Katt Williams. He is extremely correct when he says Cedric the Entertainer can't act. He's extremely correct when he says Ricky Smiley cannot act. Tyler Perry cannot act. He's correct. Because I agree with them.
He said they can't play men.
They can only play women roles.
They can only play women roles.
Well, not Cedric the Entertainer, but Ricky Smiley and Tyler Perry. They can only play women roles. He also said that he put it in his contract that he will not play or work with Ricky Smiley again.
Yeah, that's Cap.
He said
that's Cap.
He said he won't play in a movie with him or work next to this nigga unless he plays a woman. And the next movie that was in together was First Sunday, and Ricky Smiley was a woman. He was an older lady in the movie.
That's Cap. Now I'll say, that's Cap. I don't care what Katt say. He ain't put that in his contract.
See, that's the beauty about Katt Williams' comedy is he is so intelligent that you can't tell if he's telling a joke or if he's telling real facts right now. Like if he's being serious.
You got to be intelligent to pick it up.
Yes.
That nigga lying on that part.
Yes.
I don't care what he's saying.
And I believe he was telling a joke, but because the timing of it works, you would think that he's dead ass serious.
Let it off. I feel him because he gonna give you some content.
Yeah.
But he gonna tell you the truth and lie because he ain't no dummy. He ain't finna go in there and just air niggas out and leave.
So I got some key takeaways from it because I didn't watch it to want to, get the tea and shit. Like I genuinely do watch Club Shay Shay. But Katt Williams says some things that I really hope that people also can take this away for themselves. So a part of him being smart, he said that he read 3,000 books every year at the age of 8.
Mm-hmm. He wanted to read the entire encyclopedia set.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. Like he said that the comedian Earthquake is illiterate. He said,
who is Earthquake? Let me go Google who that was, because I ain't even look into who it was.
Okay.
Who Earthquake was.
Well, Earthquake is a comedian and wanted to get movie roles, and that's how they learned the nigga can't read, putting the script in front of him.
That's crazy. That's the first thing that comes up. Earthquake comedian illiterate.
So, and I don't think that's cap. I think that's real, because so many. I don't know the exact statistics, but I've remember seeing at least a 5, meaning if not 50%, over 50% of the world is illiterate.
It's over. It's something crazy.
Okay,
niggas can't read.
Yeah.
People can't read.
People cannot read.
People can't read.
People cannot read. How can you have the same expectations for people that cannot read when you can read? And everything requires reading in this world.
You find someone that can read just probably not as good as you, but not as bad as you too, and you sitting them out there.
These same people that are illiterate are in our comment sections.
Yes, they are.
These same people that are illiterate are on social media every day, typing on their phone and using predictive text.
And they're trying to text you. They're trying to hold text-based conversation, and they can't fucking read.
If you did not have autocorrect, predictive text, hey, is this the word you mean?
The voice fucking message. Don't send me no fucking voice message. No voice note.
Where would you be in life if you didn't have those tools?
No, because even when we had flip phones and the Q9 stuff, like, people were still fucking that up.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just call me after 9.
Yeah. I was talking at the New Year's Eve party I had about people being illiterate, because we was just talking about, like, why do, using the example, why do men talk so aggressively to other male peers? I was reading text messages between my cousin and somebody else, and they just immediately, bitch nigga.
Gee, that shit's weird.
I'll fuck you up when I see you in smoke. And these niggas damn our best friends.
Bro.
Off of something so stupid and simple. And I'm like, why? It took 3 messages, short text messages, to get to fuck nigga is smoke is up. And I'm like, when the conversation was as simple as, I was asleep, I didn't see your text message in time. Yes,
bro. It's weird. Niggas don't know how to control their emotions. We finna have a whole different conversation. But it's weird. Somebody did that to me. They called me a dumbass, and then they DM'd me on Instagram and was like, yo, I really fuck with you and some other shit. And I'm like, bro, get your weird ass on.
How do you come back from having those simple miscommunication issues that turn into violent text messages? How do you come back from shit like that? You don't. So now you no longer are friends.
Nope.
It is already harder to get friends as you get older, like to make new friends. So now you falling out with day ones because you lack emotional intelligence.
Yeah, that shit's weird. I don't get niggas. I'm gonna tell you once, hey, bro, I don't talk like that. Mm-hmm. You don't talk to me like that, I ain't gonna talk to you like that. Just keep it cool. Yeah. But niggas getting they foolish pride bag, and you know it now. Before you know it, we ain't cool no more. Yeah. I'm good, bro. I don't need to see you be foolishly prideful nowhere else if I can't say, hey, don't talk to me like that. Yeah. I don't need to experience you in no other setting. I'm cool. I'm good on that. Now, I can hurt myself.
Now that we got past that part.
What's up, gang?
I think about kids on a day-to-day basis.
It's only going to get worse.
It's only going to get worse.
It's only going to get worse.
These same people that are illiterate, they're parents, and they're having children that they cannot teach how to help with their homework when their kids are having difficulties with things. So how are those kids supposed to fend for themselves if they can't go home and be reinforced the same shit that they're being taught at school?
We had a discussion on Twitter, and people were saying how they don't have time or the intelligence to read and teach their kids.
They don't have the intelligence first before the time.
And I was confused as hell. And then they was like, that's what school is for.
School is not for that.
And school is not for that. It's not for that. But we don't have kids, so the hell will we know?
Oh, so it was parents saying that. Basically.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they always have an excuse for why they can't do their parent duties.
I'm like, I didn't watch you shake your ass for like 6 hours in the club this weekend between Friday and Saturday. You could have been reading to your kids. I ain't complaining though. They ain't my kids, and I'm single, so I like watching you shake your ass.
But those same kids, they'll grow up to be adults in our ecosystem now. So like you might have one of them little niggas in a recording studio with you one day.
You do.
It become a problem eventually because they grow up to be adults. Like
the little kid, I broke it on the last episode about the kid going in my car and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy ass crashed the car and he in jail now.
We got to stop
and
that
now his
shit.
friend don't got his friend on the street with him no more.
That's tough. We got to stop thinking that other people's responsibilities do not affect us, and also the people that have kids and responsibilities thinking that those responsibilities do not affect the greater community, because it does heavily.
There's this guy on Twitter. I go out of my way every day to call him a bitch.
Okay.
And make fun of him because he made fun of this guy. His name's Michael. He's on TikTok. He just went viral because he wants to encourage people to get their library card.
Oh, okay.
Now, I got 2 of them. I love the library. You can't disrespect the library in my presence, right? Mm-hmm. It's a free resource.
Yeah.
So this guy, I ain't going to say his name. This guy goes and makes fun of the guy named Michael. So now I'm going to make it my mission for the next 300 and something days to check in on his Twitter and call him a bitch. But I said that to say, get your kids some library cards.
That's a good thing you said, though, because that ties into my Katt Williams takeaways. He also, people will watch that interview and be like, oh, he came in, shooting shots.
They only going to listen to the mess.
Yeah.
They only going to listen to the mess.
Yes. And I will like to make it my duty for every episode in 2024. So if we cover topics like this that are entertainment or hot topics, make sure that we talk about takeaways from it, like reinforce positivity out of the negativity.
Okay.
I call it constructive negativity because I think negativity should exist, but it should be constructive only.
It's kind of like manure.
Yeah.
You need shit for flowers to grow.
Yes.
There's a cool way to say that. I just don't know.
Yes. So, yeah, he was doing all that talking and replying or rebuttals to shit people have said about him in the past. But one thing that he stood on is being intelligent, being wise, and those other people not being as intelligent and as wise. And
or as morally sounded.
Yeah.
Or having ethics, because you can buy those things out of a lot of niggas.
Yeah,
you could damn near buy a man's ethics quicker than you can buy some pussy from a woman.
Yeah, and
cheaper.
I don't think that Shannon Sharp is going to be the one to do this. So I would like for us to be the one to only give people platforms to spread constructive negativity if they come on our podcast, and not non-constructive negativity. Mess. Yeah, mess. We ain't here for the mess. If your mama used to beat on you from the age of 1 to 15 and you need to come here and you say that and then you go fuck your mama, da-da-da, cool. I will hope for you to follow up behind it and be like but I'm in therapy, and although I don't fuck with my mama right now, I have some hope in my heart that I'll alleviate some of this hate for her. Like something to reinforce the non-constructive negativity that you are saying out your mouth, because I'm going to push you to
reinforce
get to that point.
Negativity.
Yes.
I like it.
All right, cool.
Re-rock negativity.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out Michael, though. It's spelled a funny way, so I really can't shout him out. But his name is Michael.
Okay.
Shout out Michael. And get your kids some library cards. That's damn near finna be my mission for 2024.
Yeah.
Get as many people to get their library cards as possible.
Yeah.
We got the Lake County Library. You can get a library card there for free. And then you can go to any library in your neighborhood and get one for free. And they got more than books. They got audio books. They got video games. They got motherfucking computers. They got printers. You can go there and get a job doing some other shit. I'm going to have to go back and look for my damn self. But yeah, go to your damn library. If you don't got shit else to do, if your kids are in the crib chilling, take them to the library. I'm tired of these dumbass parents. Shout out to the kids.
Yeah, man. For sure. I'm with you on that. I'm glad we both can agree on education, Jonesy.
Yeah. Intelligence. That's what I would call it. Because I don't really... Education is more obedience than anything.
Educating yourself.
Educating yourself. Yeah. I'm definitely down with that.
Yeah. What's another thing that we can do to shout out the podcast? Celebrating our first year birthday and 1 year, full year in the raps for the new team.
We're here.
Yeah, man. We have over 18,000 followers on Facebook. I think we just hit 6,000 on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
We hit 9,000 on TikTok. We have 1,300 subscribers on YouTube.
Shout out y'all on YouTube, man.
Yeah, man. Our shit been popping.
Hey, you been in the gym yet this year?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been in the gym since when I said I wanted to be in the gym more in our wrap-up episode, I was already in the gym.
Okay.
I made it a 3-day, at least 3 days a week is my minimum.
Okay.
So I haven't been able to hit the gym just yet this week, so I have to do 3 days straight starting tomorrow. Cause I play basketball every Monday in the rec league.
Where you be hooping at? What a hoop game at? I'm trying to pull up.
Out west.
I'm trying to pull up. I'm a get in a 30 and up league.
I could have
this year.
I could have got you into the league.
Not this soon.
I'm saying I
gotta knock the dust off, you know.
I could have got you in.
These 16-year-olds ran my ass.
No, the people in our league, all adults, and they decent. They okay. They not nobody in there LeBron James.
Nah, fuck that. I'm coming in out like that. I'm Jonesy James.
Okay.
God damn it.
I used to think that way too. I'm so competitive. I don't be wanting to join any leagues until I get in some type of shape because I feel like I can't really compete like I need to. My body just weird like that.
I need to compete at my highest level.
Yes. And so, I'm going to be upset.
From now till like the fall, I'm only hooping with young niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Young niggas going to get you fucked up.
What you mean?
They be jumping high as hell, jumping over your back for the rebound. I'm not doing that.
I mean, I ain't finna be. Why am I going for rebounds?
I play like I haven't been playing for 2 years straight.
I'm going out there to run and push people around and get pushed around. Nah. I ain't finna go get no rebound now.
Nah, I gotta show y'all I still got it. Sometimes.
Don't expect me to dribble. I ain't dribbling shit. I shoot, but I ain't dribbling. I'm good.
We got a what's it called? Alumni night coming up for my school.
Uh-oh.
I'm already getting ready. You know, I would hate to be this legend at this school and go to alumni night and just be trash as fuck. Like, I just can't take that. My self-esteem can't take that.
So y'all play the team?
No, we play, like, the girls play against the girls, the boys play against the boys. And
you play against the girls' team?
No, all the classes that graduated. We
play against each other. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. We used to do that in Gary. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun for like 4 years.
Yeah. Well, I gotta lace them up for them. Beat their ass.
Bro. Hey, remind me so I can come out. You better not suck in front of me.
I'm not.
I'm the wrong person.
One thing I won't do is suck. Will I play extremely well? Maybe not, but I won't suck.
Yeah, just don't suck. Like you can have an aight game and I'll be like, you did aight. Right. Don't suck because I'm going to let you know.
I'm not going to suck.
While you're sucking.
I'm not going to suck.
Then I'm going to let you know afterwards that you sucked.
I'm not going to suck.
Then I'm going to make fun of you on social media.
I'm not going to suck.
That's probably why I don't got too many friends now.
Because you make fun of them?
When they suck.
That should happen, bro. That is the constructive negativity
that
I'm talking about.
In front of me, bro. My homie Corey coming out here to shoot his comedy special. I was able to hear like big chunks and pieces for it. So I'm rooting for him. He's going to kill it. These some funny jokes.
Yeah.
But if he bombs that night, I'm gonna let him know. There.
I was thinking about going to that.
I be kicking off booze.
You should. You should. You should.
Like, I'm the guy that kicks off booze in like certain spots.
Comedians are the ones that deserve booze.
Bro, comedians, poets, rappers.
See, I'm good on the poets. Let's not boo them. I boo the comedians and boo the rappers that talk shit.
Nah, comedians. Cause like poets will come up there, bro. You can't read from your phone and you a poet, bro.
You shouldn't.
Cause I ain't gonna feel you. So you already starting off bad.
Mm-hmm.
You reading from the phone and yesterday, and then yesterday, bro, I'm finna get it out. Hurry up. Like, come on, bro. You already coming in here handicapped and you still fucking up, bro. You typed it. You ain't even write it.
Yeah.
You typed it and you still can't read it.
Yeah.
Boo, nigga.
Yeah.
Give a fuck what you talking about.
Yeah.
The fuck off the stage.
But they could be illiterate. And the only thing that's helping them out is Google.
Don't do that in front of me.
See, and I want anyone that's hearing this that could be illiterate or know someone illiterate to not feel bad about yourself.
Don't. There's more of you than you think, bro.
Yes. There's so many out there that are illiterate, right? And there's still hope for you to not be that anymore. You just have to go educate yourself. Start as simple as mathematics, you know?
Not Forged by the Fire. Matter of fact, just get the Hazelwood trilogy by Sharon Draper. That's like a good starter book for anybody. You can be an adult and start those books and enjoy the stories. Sometimes
you got to go back to the remedial times, you know, when you get your vocabulary list for the week and you write the words 5 times every day.
Man, adults ain't doing that. I ain't gonna.
It's that serious, bro.
They ain't gonna do that. That's why I'm like, hey, bro, if you already just got a basic fundamental level of reading, go read the Hazelwood trilogy by Sharon Draper. That should jumpstart your reading, and then you just getting more books, and you go from there.
Some of these people, I don't know if that's where they should start, Jonesy. Like, they got to start all the way from the beginning.
Those not the people I'm talking to. Those people can't be saved. So everyone can't be saved, bro.
You're right.
Everyone can't be saved, bro.
You're right.
If you just got the smallest, you know what I'm saying? You can pick up a little 30-page book and boom, boom, boom. Start with those 3 books and just build from there. The others, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you are right.
I don't got nothing for them.
You are right.
Okay,
so the ones that can be saved, I am talking to you now.
Those are messages you have for kids. Like, you know, if you 16, 17 and you still can't read, bring the pen and pad out and do the whole thing. You 28, bro, you cooked. You cooked. It's going to take a lot of patience.
You know what? I'm not talking to you anymore. I actually just gave up.
Who, me?
Me.
Oh, who you give up on?
Trying to help out.
No, you still got to help.
I get exhausted.
It's just who you can help. You can't help everyone.
If you would like to not be as illiterate as you are, hit us up.
Go to the library.
Hit us up. We'll give you some resources to get you started somewhere.
The library will give you resources.
The library.
For free.
I mean, all I was going to do is say, where are you from? Oh, here's your library. That's
yep.
all I was going to do.
Here's your library. Now go. It's a short, simple process to sign up for it. They're going to have you put your name, your address, woo, 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 woo. They print it right there. You sign the back of it. You can check out books that same day. And you don't even got to go back, bro. They got it now. You don't have to go back to renew it until like 21 days. That's when you have to go in and renew it. But like, you can just call up there the 6th day and be like, hey, let me hide this another week for 5 books or movies or video games. Sometimes they even do trips that's funded from the library, depending on what city you in. So you can even go places for fucking free.
Jonesy got all the tea about the library.
I do, bro. I'm a book nerd, bro. I curse a lot, but nigga, I'm a book burner, bro.
I be wanting to read more books. Like, I got a whole collection right there that I have not opened one page of just yet.
Man, read all them shits this year. What you waiting on?
My goal is to learn more about slavery.
Why slavery?
Because I think every time I watch like new interviews or spews with people that have done further research than me, I learn more and more. And so I truly do think that if you study the past, and the future or the present is more clear to you. Mm-hmm. And as I keep learning more about slavery, the more life makes sense to me.
Right.
And so I just think that helps with my self-identity.
Did you hear what Joe Budden, what is that guy's name? What's the light-skinned guy in there? Ish. What him and Umar was arguing about?
Yeah.
And Ish was talking about how Mansa Musa's wealth was built off slaves. That's why I would never pay to watch that stupid ass show. You fucking moron.
That was
the dumbest shit I ever heard.
That episode was very viral. That episode ended 2023 off on a great note, in my opinion, because Dr. Umar ate his ass up. I did not go watch the entire episode because I refused to go pay the Patreon.
I would. You ain't get a penny out of me.
I'll pay the Patreon for other people, but not for Joe Budden.
Never in my fucking life. I'm sorry.
But I tuned into every clip that I've been able to get my hands on.
We're in rich Africa that's rich with gems and stones and diamonds and shit. And you think this man's wealth was built off slavery. We can tell who ain't used a local library to fucking read.
And then what's crazy is in the clips that I was watching, Joe made it his, because they didn't talk throughout the whole episode. Because I watched the follow-up episodes, the free episodes.
Who was they?
The cast, the people that aren't Dr. Umar, the regular weekly episode people.
Right.
They had follow-up episodes after that episode. And in the episode with Dr. Umar, like they were saying, like it's crazy because he reads books. Because Dr. Umar asked him, "When's the last time you read a book?" or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Where did you get this research from? And Joe Budden was like, the nigga read books. He love reading books. And so it's like, what is your interpretation of the literature you're actually reading from where you getting your takes from? Right.
Or what are you reading? Maybe you not reading nothing that got nothing to do with what you're talking about.
No, he had Dr. Umar asked him if he had read a certain book. I couldn't remember the book title or what they was actually talking about, but it was about slavery. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Yes, I've read that." And they was all like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure he read the shit. The nigga read books."
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. So
okay, maybe you're not as dumb as I think.
He's not.
That was a bad
dumb.
take though.
The episode that dropped where they was coming back from that episode, he was definitely salty. Have you experienced it yet where you've been potting and people that know you check out the episode and they get on you about takes that you've given? Or just give you some flack about it? Like they ain't got to go
all the
hard on
time,
you?
but I don't give a fuck. It's either an opinion that's rooted in my personal bias or a fact that's rooted in research. So I don't give a fuck what you got to say.
I'm going to come back to you when you go viral over a take, and now multiple people are coming at you for it.
That's what they've been doing on the dang, on the music one. You ain't see that girl write that 4-page letter about Chris Brown?
I'm going to talk to you about that after we done shooting.
I'm in trouble?
That ain't as bad.
I'm like, that
ain't as bad. I'm talking about how he was getting ate up in that episode. Every clip that was posted has gone viral. So you can only imagine how many fucking text messages this nigga got about his views.
Once we do like 2-3 back to back, I ain't even gonna look. I'm good. I'm good, bruh. Especially depending on what we talking about. I'm good, bruh.
That shit gotta be. I actually had my first moment of hearing someone in my family talk about my takes on the pod. So the episode, it was a bad take. Well, I will say a non-constructive, negative take.
Okay.
So, family member had watched the very first episode with Maul.
Okay.
Now, mind you, in that episode, Maul talked about how things was before he had a chat with his dad about him not being in his life and not really being a father currently. Right. And then we also talked about Maul talking about how he finally had the chat with his dad. It didn't go too well, and then he had a second one, and it went better. Right. So, Maul's dad watched the episode.
Oh, God.
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later from that episode.
This the first one?
The first episode.
Okay.
And now Maul came home for Thanksgiving. It was trying to catch up with the dad. Dad not answering the phone for 3 weeks. He wasn't answering Maul's phone calls.
Oh yeah, he talked about that.
Yeah, that's when we find out. Well, I already had speculations he watched it because he left a comment on one of our shorts about R. Kelly.
R. Kelly?
Yes,
that was the triggering.
No. These niggas love R. Kelly.
I see. Y'all Chicago for real.
For real.
All Chicago niggas love R. Kelly, bro.
They love R. Kelly and love being fuck niggas. So
Jesus Christ.
So he left a comment on the short, and that's when I got my speculations because I saw the dude full name with numbers after his username. That gotta be an old nigga that I know.
That's definitely you.
So
you just made the page 2 comment on R. Kelly.
Yes. Long story short, he watched the episode. He didn't fuck with the episode, and so now he not fucking with his son no more. And so someone from the family also watched it that has conversations with my uncle and watched it because it was the talk of the town, I guess. And then they said that, you know what? I don't really get Tamaya's podcast. I didn't watch so many podcasts and I be getting all they messages. I get they themes, basically. I didn't get her message.
Do you know what podcast she watches?
No. But
if
I had to assume,
Carisha, please.
It's types of shits like that, right? Or B Simone and shit. It's probably shit like that.
Right.
She ain't no 19 keys, motherfucker.
Earn your leisure.
Yeah, she ain't one of them motherfuckers. So long story short, she said, it seems like she's antagonizing you or instigating you to say certain stuff.
We're talking to Ma's dad.
No, this is the person that has voiced their opinion about the episode with Maul. Said that it seems like I antagonize Mahler and instigate him to say things on the pod.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yes. And so, I would just like for anybody to, whoever has that takeaway that it seems like I'm, telling them to say shit. There isn't a guest assessment form that every single guest fills out before they sit on this couch and talk in these microphones. It is to help me curate every episode.
Even I filled out one. People think I ain't fill out one for mine. I'm like, yes, bro, I filled out one too.
Every single one. So if you ever sitting back and you think this episode going good or shit, how she get her to talk about being molested at 13? It's because I got their permission to talk about the things that I've wanted to talk about with these people. If they say no, it does not get talked about.
Right. We not finna do that.
If you ever be like, damn, yes, I'm that good. I'm good at what I do.
Talk your shit, T. And the word they're looking for is cohesion. Or coheres. 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 I'm almost certain I'm saying that right.
Corection.
Don't ask me how to spell it.
Cohesion. But
we're alone there.
Yeah.
Not antagonizing.
I probably spelled that wrong, but I'm not illiterate. I just suck at spelling words. So long story short, that was my first time hearing somebody say something about the podcast. And I enjoyed every minute of it, listening to this person tell me all of these things. I was like, tell me more. What else did she say?
So did Maul ever talk to his dad?
No. Still to this day.
To this day.
To this day, I has not talked to his father.
That is insane. Maybe he hurt.
I'm sure he's hurt, but that's one of the things I also would like people to take away from this podcast is that I bring real people that I know in my real life on this couch to talk about the complexities that you all endure in y'all real lives. And so this shouldn't be a place for you to be able to escape into somebody else's reality. It should be a place for you to reflect about how this can relate to your own life and how can I improve as a person from hearing other people talk about their experience out loud. It's not for you to just watch it like it's an entertainment movie and go home the next day like this ain't your real life too. Because
we're not making content about what people say or the internet does this or nah. Fuck that shit.
Yes. I literally had somebody's mother come on and then I had their daughter come on. You think I could horse them to say the shit they said?
And Ashley wouldn't even open up like that.
Literally, Lyric said that she did not talk about being adopted. This was her first time talking about that shit. And I know she's been interviewed by many of people. It's just got to be something special about being on the Club Culture podcast where you really can feel comfortable enough to talk about the shit that you don't really talk about. Because
this isn't a music interview show.
Oh.
Well, so what you do with Tink? What's a little dirt like? What's the, can you take you ever been to the O? Well, like, we don't care about that shit, bro. How are you feeling?
How are you feeling?
What's motherhood like? What's the hardest part? Oh, you had a kid when you was young. Tell us about growing up with the nigga.
Yes. Because your experience ain't going to be the exact same as everybody else's, but there could be some great takeaways from how you did some shit. Maybe your method of parenting is a method that others should probably follow because it brings results that we would like to see.
Or maybe people. A little kid gonna see the podcast and be like, dang, they had a kid when it was 16 and they said it was horrible. Maybe I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. We actually had very, very beginning potting with the new team. Shania Scooty, Kamisha. We had a clip that actually went decent on Instagram. It was one of our first, like, not viral, but, you know, consumed well clips of the kids interviewing each other at the event we had went to in East Chicago.
Yeah.
I think we should be more involved with kids.
Let's pull up to the kid. I fuck with the kids.
Yeah. We talk so much about their parents. We might as well bring them.
Shout out the kids, man. Yeah. That's why I did all that AAC stuff for free, man. I fuck with the kids. Shout out the kids, man.
For sure. What's next, Jonesy?
I don't know. I don't got my glasses on.
But
I can see them big diamond boogers in your ear.
Chill out. Chill.
Flex on them niggas.
All right, man. So it's this new segment that I wanted to introduce to the podcast.
What's happening?
It's not going to be this episode, but
okay.
Episodes to come, specifically squad episodes only. So if you are a new listener, we have this thing where we do squad episodes, which is anyone that's a part of the Club Culture team
squad
are in the episode only. Me, Jonesy, Jay, Shania, and whoever is a recurring guest. So anyone that has came on the podcast for the first time, they can now come onto the podcast whenever I feel like it and be a part of a squad episode because you are part of the family now. So squad episode is when we will do this new segment, which is a movie review segment. One of the things that I love doing in my free time is watching cinema.
Must be nice to have free time.
You have free time.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You be having some slight free time.
Not enough to consume a whole movie.
You could watch a damn hour, 30-minute movie.
These movies be long as shit. The movies y'all tell me to watch be long. Y'all don't give me no short movies to watch.
Well, the movie I just recently watched was 2 hours, but
exactly,
a lot of movies I'll be an hour, 30 minutes, man.
Y'all be giving me these long ass, or hey, go watch this show. It's already 8 seasons in. It's
bro, you're sitting here for an hour, 30 minutes to record an episode with me.
Yes.
You got it.
No.
Yeah. No. So long story short, what that looks like is we're all going to have watched something we've agreed on. It will be new.
Can we watch Tubi movies?
It will be relevant.
A new Tubi movie?
It will be progressive.
Okay, so define relevant when it comes to Tubi movies. Can it be a viral movie?
When I say relevant, it has to have something in it that we can have relevant takeaways from. So it could be an old movie, but does it have relevancy in it that could be compared to today's time?
So we can watch Tubi movies.
It has to be progressive.
Yeah, we gonna watch Tubi movies. But go on.
Bro, I told you I'm not watching no more Tubi movies.
Yes, we are. We gonna watch the bullet dodge around the tree and you know.
No, thank you.
Payroll Giovanni got a movie coming out.
I'm sure you'll be there front row, the center.
No. Okay. I'm gonna wait till it come to Tubi.
Well, we'll all give our takes on the movie. There'll be some questions already pre-curated, as always, and we'll get to it. Now, I would like for you all to also go tune into the movie and be in tune with what we're talking about, too, because that will help the conversations that happens in our comment sections.
Yeah, shout out all the movies.
Yeah, I like action movies. What's your favorite genre?
Favorite documentaries by far.
Okay, like
it's got to be real. I gotta have a real takeaway. Hey, I got a problem with MC.
Oh, why?
Because Paid in Full was one of his top movies, and it's about snitches.
I already saw y'all banter back and forth about
it. It wasn't enough banter. The movie's about rats. It shouldn't be talked about. But shout out MC. I fuck with him.
If that's the nigga's favorite movie, that's the nigga's favorite movie.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, it was this movie that I saw. It's very new, or at least it's new on Hulu. I don't know if it was in theaters. I feel like my sister said she saw it in theaters. So
you said action movie your favorite?
Yeah, action.
So what's your top 3 just favorite movies? Action movies.
I gotta think about that.
Die Hard? Is Die Hard in there?
No. I really gotta think about that.
Is Lethal Weapon in there?
No.
Beverly Hills Cop?
No.
I don't even want to hear it then.
No. You like comedy action movies.
I like all the action movies. I like real action movies. Them classic joints. Niggas actually got hurt on set.
Next episode.
Terminator in there?
No.
Any Arnold films?
No.
Man, what the fuck, bro?
No. Not at all.
Just give me one. Just give me one off top. Bad Boys?
No. There's never been an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that I will ever watch and to say this is in my top 3.
Not even Kindergarten Cop?
No.
Man, you missing out on good cinema, man.
No.
You missing out on good cinema.
What's
Jingle All the Way?
No.
Come on.
It's a movie. I think it's called The Punishers. No, The Terminator. You said The Terminator,
I
right?
Said that's an
that's
Arnold
not
movie.
him, is it?
That's Arnold. Arnold's
Did he have his did he have his family killed in that and he was like getting revenge?
I'm almost certain that's every Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Okay, if any movie, then that's the only one.
But he's a cop that like almost died and they had to build the Terminator to keep him alive.
Okay, I don't know. I gotta
or something
rewatch
like that.
I don't know if that's the one, but it's definitely one where he in it and he died, like his people's died and he had to. I don't think it was him though. It's just a nigga that looked like him. I don't know. I'm gonna come back on that one.
We're going to come back.
I'll come back on that one. But yeah. Big movie buff over here. I love watching movies. So
yeah,
we're gonna do
Bowling
some
for
movie
Columbine
reviews.
might be my favorite documentary.
Say it again.
Bowling for Columbine. It's by Michael Moore.
I'm sure it's about the Columbine.
Columbine, yeah. But it's some other shit to it. Y'all should watch it.
Okay.
It's about like gun rights and some other shit. Now I don't want to spoil it for y'all because I know a lot of people ain't seen it.
I like documentaries.
Go check it out. Bowling for Columbine. It's kind of hard to find, but you find it. Watch that shit.
Did you ever get a chance to watch BS High off on HBO?
Be as high.
Yeah, we had talked about it in the pod.
We did.
Yeah, it was a college fake coach that created a fake school.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ain't remember the name of the movie. Yeah, I seen that.
I like when documentaries are shot like their films. Like you pay attention to the color grade, you pay attention to the lighting. They did well with shooting that.
I like having the interviews like that.
Yeah,
but give me as much raw footage as possible.
Yeah, I'm talking about the interview part.
Yeah,
like there's no reason why it shouldn't look like that.
No, give me as much raw footage as possible, bro. Don't edit shit. I don't want no color grade. Whatever came out that camera, put on the screen.
Yeah. Now, there was a movie I did watch. It's called The Creator. You can find it on Hulu. I'm sure there's other places, but I watched it on Hulu. Actually, yeah. It is with Denzel Washington's son. Because it's not Denzel.
His name's Denzel?
I've learned that it's Denzel.
No way.
I don't
know.
know.
Do not name his son Denzel.
No, Denzel Washington.
Right.
The way to pronounce his actual name is Denzel.
Says who?
I can't remember, but this is very recent, 2023. A person came out and said that that's how you actually say his name.
Man, if him and his mama ain't said, I ain't listening to that shit.
I'm going to find a video of Denzel Washington saying that himself.
Yeah, if he said it, all right, cool.
The next episode, we going to come to it because I ain't got enough time to look for it right now.
Jason Lee said it's Denzel.
No. But, we going to get to the bottom of that because that's outrageous for you to be one of the best actors of all time. And we've been saying your name wrong this entire time.
We've been saying Stephen Colbert name wrong this whole time.
And Raven Simone, too.
How you say Raven name?
I got to look up the video. She said it. I can't remember.
Okay.
And I don't like to be ignorant like this.
What you mean?
Because if you tell me something incorrect and you say it the correct way, then I got to do it that way. I shouldn't be ignorant. Just do it how I know how to do it.
So you will call Denzel Washington Denzel?
If he wants to be Denzel instead of Denzel, I will.
We could have been calling him the wrong name this whole time.
Yeah.
And what if he just been rolling with it?
Yeah.
Bro, we bogus as hell.
Well, he ain't tell us, you feel me, that we should say his name right.
Man, I'm going to DM him on Instagram.
Okay. But the movie The Creator, real quick, it's a movie about AI. Basically, American government created AI, or somebody created AI, right?
Right.
And
Allen Iverson.
Artificial intelligence. And then that same creator of AI created an entire community of AI and just advanced the technology, right?
Right.
And so now it's AI versus American government, because the American government wants to enslave AI. They wanted this created to do for us.
Right on brand.
But AI wants to be treated free,
liberated,
and liberated with the people. Don't want to be treated as slaves, right?
Right.
And so it's just basically whoever can kill each other first, dethrone this, I guess, spaceship that's in the sky that the American government controls, that basically can scan the globe for AI and like send missiles and shit. Because AI now have like their private like underground villages and shit,
right,
that they live in to get away from the American government. Long story short, they had a secret agent who is, I don't know Denzel Washington's son's name. Quite frankly, I like calling him Denzel Washington's son.
Bruh.
But you can look it up as I talk.
Man, we finna call this man his real name, bro.
He's the main character. He was the secret agent. He fell in love with the creator of AI without knowing that is the creator. And his entire mission was to find the creator, bring him to the American government. Long story short, she died. The American government used her as a pawn to get him back into the field because he hurt himself when she died.
Right.
Lost memory, but did not forget his shookums. So
which son is it? It's two of them.
That one. John David Washington.
Okay. Big John.
Yeah. John David Washington. Shout out to you because you did a good job, even though I fucking hate your hair.
Damn.
His hair was that afro.
Okay.
But like a dye that like rinsed out too much on the top of the afro.
Like a blonde?
It was orange.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Why?
Why they do that?
Why? They had him have the afro for a majority of the beginning of the movie, had braids when he came back to consciousness, and then had an afro when he went back out into the field, and somehow somebody braid his shit back again. So,
it's one of them AI bitches. You was out there with one of them AI bitches.
His wife, she basically made herself AI too. Like, if you lose an arm, now you got an AI arm. Like, she had AI like right here, her ears or some shit when they said she was dead.
This is on Hulu?
This is on Hulu. It's a good movie. It's some parts in it that I don't understand, but it's a good movie.
Can you still bootleg Hulu logins? Is Hulu like Netflix?
I don't know.
Okay, because Netflix be strict as hell.
Yeah, I don't know. Long story short, the question I wanted to ask you was, what are the pros and cons with having AI be treated as the same as a human being? They're
just not humans.
I know.
So they shouldn't be treated like that.
That's what they want in the movie. They want to be treated like these niggas. He got Shorty pregnant at the beginning of the movie. She was a human.
Okay.
Then she dead. The baby died. And they brought her back because you can bring her back to life if you turn her into an AI. And they put a memory card in her so that she can have the memory, I suppose, of like her building of things. They brought her back as AI. AI brought her back as AI.
Right? Allen Iverson brought her back.
Yes. And so she then created an AI baby from her embryo. Not her, but like a human embryo in AI, and created the first mesh of a human in the AI. And that was supposed to be their savior to take down that ship that the U.S. government has to control basically AI down there. Right. And so I'm just like, now you playing.
We need to quit fucking with this AI shit, bro.
Now you playing, bro. You ain't telling me you took my damn, you took me and made you, and now me you.
And then half of you is fake.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, the little girl was powering shit off, just doing this and just like turn off ho. and the shit would like anything technology would turn off, and she ain't even at her full like capacity of power yet. She's only like 8 years old, and they just like, she's not ready yet. What's she gonna be like when she's 13?
Yeah, nah, bro.
No.
Fuck that. What's 27 like? Her ass gonna be flying.
Yeah. And she was created just to destroy that shit, and she's supposed to die. And he learns that. John David learns that. And he has like this kinship with this girl because all AI worship the creator. They call her Nomada in the movie, which is his wife. Mm-hmm. They worship her. And so she was actually dead when he found her. She was really dead. She was just being, I guess, on an incubator because AI, they couldn't turn her off, power her off to actually really just die and go to heaven. So they needed someone that they trust to do it because it would hurt them to do it. Right. You feel me? So he the one that pulled the plug on Shorty.
It's fucked up. It's always a black dude that gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta have the blood on his hands.
Have the blood on his hands.
Always a black dude. Nobody else can pull the cord.
I was fucked up over the movie because I really just started thinking like, damn, bro. Because I get AI because we slaves.
Right.
But
I ain't gonna go that far, but I feel you.
I feel where you coming from. We are slaves.
I feel where you coming from.
We and our peoples in the past slaves. We slaves to the government.
Those aren't my words. Those are hers.
These are my words. But I fuck with them. These are my words.
I fuck with them.
You know. And so when you really think about it, like you get that compassion to want to allow someone to have the same freedoms as you. Cause that's probably how white people think. Like, yeah, we would love to see all the minorities have the same privilege we have, but
just do it over there,
yeah,
and not too loud, and don't cross this line,
yeah.
And you're gonna pay premiums here just because we think you should,
yeah. And because I don't escape in movies, I really was thinking like a white person probably would think like, damn. It's cool, but stay over there. Stay over there, man.
I'm gonna have to go watch that.
Yeah, go watch that. Check that movie out. It's called The Creator.
And then we can come back here and talk about it. Well, we kind of talked about it.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it, but that is how the segment's supposed to go.
I'm gonna come back with a Tubi movie.
No, thank you.
We could watch Tubi.
No, thank you. Moving on.
What else we got, gang?
All right, so I was watching another interview on the R&B Money podcast. Okay. And it was an older artist on, I'm going to look it up as I'm talking.
Yeah, who did it?
It was an older artist on. And one of the things that they were talking about was something we said before, like playing music in your households is a good thing than a bad thing so that your children have good music taste, right?
Right.
They're knowledgeable about the past, present, and future. If you play the music that you grew up on and forward, right? Right. So my question to you is, do you think that learning about music history, who came before you, what they've done with music, their sounds, the stuff that the equipment they used, how analog sound compared to digital, does that better equip you to be a better musician than someone who does not take the time to learn history before just getting into music?
I don't think it's as critical.
As critical.
I think part of musicianships comes down to dexterity, hand and eye coordination, shit like that. So like if I'm just better equipped to move my hands and fingers on the instrument, you could have all the book knowledge in the world. I'm still finna play you out the water. Okay. Just off physical God-given talent. So it's like, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying it's just, because I didn't know what analog and all type of different gear or different sounds or what a synth was before I could play 6 instruments and read and write music.
His name is Jeffrey Osborne. Yeah. So one of the things that I spoke with my big boss at work was I want her to teach me the fundamentals that I didn't get taught in school with graphic design. Mm-hmm. And certain shit that she know how to do way faster than I do because she knows the rawest way of doing it instead of all the technical fucking ways you'll probably learn on YouTube that takes 15 minutes to learn. Right. And I'm a fundamentalist. I believe that so many people skip steps today because technology allows them to, instead of actually learning the rawest way of how to do something before you now add your flair to it.
Right.
I think that Jeffrey Osborne was talking about like ways to treat your voice as you mature to maintain the strength and longevity of it. And he was teaching Tank, you know, like there's vocal therapy or use a root and shit and water, like not actually doing all the crazy shit that people probably do to rehabilitate their voice, like just keep it simple type shit. And so my question to your response is, what about the people that immediately go to a recording studio and they're singing to presets instead of just singing without presets and then editing their voices? Like, you have that ability now to just walk in and there's a preset on your voice.
Okay.
You don't really get to learn, one, the science behind recording. If it's already pre-made for you, no one's there to really teach you, like, you know what, I like the way that you saying that word, but fluctuate it right here, and you actually learn why that worked instead of this nigga telling you do that.
Okay.
You missing out on the fundamentals of just recording.
You do. But depending on what the goals are of the music that's coming out that studio, that'll depend on if they should care about that part or not.
My question was, do you think it better equips you to be to become like a great musician?
I think you'll be a better artist, yeah. If you could do if you could draw from scratch either side of whether you're songwriting, you're singing, you're making beats, if you could draw it from scratch, you're going to be the better musician 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel you though.
Okay.
But if my goal is I got a McDonald's factory for music, I just need to get some music up. I don't care if you know that shit.
Okay.
Get in here, sing on this auto tune, turn the reverb up. We good.
Okay.
Go lip sync on stage and look good and shake your ass.
Now that takes me back to another episode I watched with Kitty Burns. Kitty Burns talked about how we need to stop doing what you just said because it is losing the value in our, specifically Black music's value. We have he used Sexyyy Red and Latto as an example. He said, let's sign the Lattos. Let's push the Lattos. Let's not push the Sexyyy Reds.
Why not sexy?
Huh?
Why not Sexyyy Red?
Because
what does Sexyyy Red? I mean, what does Latto do different than Sexyyy Red?
They didn't let him dig that deep. They actually gave him some pushback. Like that's one. Let's be more accepting to both.
Right.
You know, I'm with that too, but I'm also with what he was saying.
Cause I like seeing Sexyyy Red with a stack of money in her bifocals. That's hard as hell. I don't care if she dance or got choreography or nothing.
Yeah, I think that.
I like that.
See, I'm not one to police somebody's pockets or tell someone who deserves to be uplifted more than the other. I'm not one to do that. But I am one to know what is progressive and what is regressive.
Okay.
We know what's regressive and what's progressive.
Right.
And we know what we still go towards and what we don't. We go towards the stuff that is regressive.
As far as what, music?
And a lot of other stuff, more than just music.
Now, who's this we were talking about?
The greater community.
Okay.
Not even just our community, the greater community.
Okay.
White people eat the fuck out of Sexyyy Red and Gunna and Young Thug and all of these people and don't really eat up Most Def and you feel me? Yeah, they don't really eat those people up. So we gotta stop acting like that's not a thing. That's the thing.
All right.
We promote what's regressive. Now, what we can do is speak louder. I mean, talk above the people that are pushing regressive things. If I heard a Latto verse that's cold as fuck and it has nothing to do with her taking her clothes off, let me speak a little bit louder about that verse. I'm going to still speak about all her other verses because I fuck with Latto music. But let me speak a little bit more about this one because this is progressive. And I think this should be studied. We don't need to study
Mellow Bucks. I love that song. He a goofy. He is something.
Oh, that's not her. That's not Mellow Bucks.
That's not?
No, that's Shorty that did the...
She on the pill, Lizzie
Yeah, that's
Real.
not
That
her.
ain't Mellow Bucks?
No, Mellow Bucks is...
Who is that? Which one is that?
Mellow Bucks is the one that Latto did the remix for. And
Didn't she get on
Cardi
that
B
remix?
did the remix for that song.
Cardi. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So which one is Mellow Bucks song?
Mellow Bucks is... Muska.
That's right, yeah. So who turning up for the sluts then? That ain't got nothing to do with the conversation.
Yeah, it don't.
Never mind.
But look at you. Look at you.
What?
We can't even have a progressive conversation without you talking about something that's regressive.
What, sluts?
Yes.
So sex workers are regressive now?
No, the song that you're singing is regressive.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
It's in your head. It's catchy. It's great.
I think it's a good song.
It's not a good song.
I think
Cardi
it
B's verse was good.
I don't even think Cardi B had the better verse than Shorty.
You're tweaking.
I don't.
Now both of those verses are regressive, but Cardi B's verse was better.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Where was I going with this?
Mellow Bucks 8.
That's not
That's
her
not
name.
Mellow Bucks. You just told me that.
All right, let's get past this because clearly.
Do you feel like people should have to practice in music to give opinions?
Yeah.
Because I do. And I'll even go as far as say I feel like you should have to play an instrument.
That's
Fuck
a
singing.
slippery slope because then you have to say that about anything. If you haven't been a basketball player, why are you speaking on basketball?
That's fine.
I'm not fine with that.
I am.
It's cute to say when they're speaking about you, but niggas give quality takes if they played the sport because they've watched enough to know some stuff.
Right. And I don't think people from the sideline should have a say.
I think a person that has played the sport with no integrity shouldn't speak on the sport anymore. Like if you are a bodybuilder and you juice, you shouldn't speak on bodybuilding if the ethics is not to juice.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that take. I still think they could give takes though, because you still in the game. You just did it a dirty way. That's like saying you can't get your drug takes because you crossed your mans out the game.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You should only give takes about
You shouldn't. I 100%
foul
agree.
play. That's it. You an expert at that.
But you still played. So let me hear what you got to say. I ain't going to listen to nothing ethical or moral out your mouth. But let me still hear what you got to say.
One of the things that I was talking about over our holiday break was right message, wrong messenger.
Right.
That's one of the spiels that people push and say, you should focus on the message and not the messengers.
No. Both play a part.
Yes, they do.
Alpo Martinez can't tell me nothing about loyalty. Nothing at all.
Yes. I hate that shit with a passion, bro. Stop fucking telling people that instead of 10 tones of that, bro.
Yeah. It should be 50-50, bro. You should definitely look at both.
Yes.
Look at the message and look at the character of the person sending it. It should be parallel to each other.
I don't know if escapism is the right word, but I'm calling out anything that looks like escapism to me. How dare you speak on something that you have made decisions that go against what you're speaking on, and you trying to teach it to the next person?
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
No, live in your reality and only speak on your reality. Don't speak on some shit that goes against what you actually did in your life.
Or at least speak on the unethical shit you did and what you learned from it.
Only speak on that.
Only that, yeah.
Oh.
Those are the only messages I want to hear from that side, from that type of crowd.
Yes. You talk to your kids, you need to get your grades up. Your grades bad. But
yeah, I can never complain about grades with my kids.
You
bruh.
dropped out of school, never got your GED. Unless you're coming to me and say you should get your grades good, because look at me, you want to be like me. Cool.
That's gonna have to be me.
Cool.
You don't want to graduate at the bottom of your class, bro.
Yeah.
And there were still people with worse grades than me. That was crazy.
Yes.
I graduated with a 1.2 and there was still like 10 people under me.
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck did y'all get?
Yes.
If this what I got.
Imagine people being able to still get in college with a 1 point something for free. Athletes.
They can?
These dumb fucks get paid to go to school just to play sports and not be educated means.
Yeah, band wasn't like that.
Yeah.
My band teacher seen my final report card. He was like, "Hey, bro, hey, shit I can do for you, bro."
Band ain't making no college money.
Hell no.
Hell no. I definitely had. I had my AAU team that I graduated with. All right, me and I want to say another girl. We stayed with straight A's or A's and B's, and the rest of them 1 points, 2 points. Something.
That's insane.
It is insane.
And then the athletes would be in school all day. Like, at least I wasn't at school. You at school all day and don't do nothing? You wasting your time.
They ain't got to if you. I ain't gonna talk shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna talk shit.
Just leave, bro. I'll go to my important classes and then leave, bro.
Man.
I don't need computer.
All right, let's get to some mental health before we close out.
What's happening?
I'm gonna have my little sister come back on the pod. She's had a lot happen for her since her first episode of the podcast. One of the things I'm gonna talk to her about is merging families.
Can I be here for that? I got a lot of experience with merging families.
If she say you can, sure.
Okay, come on, Lucky.
So, I wanted to talk with you just about that ideal.
Mm-hmm.
The complexities of merging families. Now, it could be a romantic partnership that is why you got to merge families, or it could be a friendship because sometimes your OG my OG now, or I'm a part of the family now.
I don't play that shit. I'm way too strict. I don't play that shit.
No.
I'm
so you
way
ain't got
too
no
strict.
homies that your OG be like, oh son, hey son.
At this point, they're cordial.
Okay.
You ain't finna come sleep in my crib.
Okay.
That shit dead.
Now what about some female friends from your past? Did you ever bring anybody around your mom?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I lived with a whole woman before. You think that woman ain't met my mama?
Which your mom still like see her and be like, oh hey.
Now? Will she do that? She'll just say hey. And they'll just say hey to each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. My
Keep it pushing.
She an operation.
Mm-mm.
No. Hey, daughter.
Yeah, no, she don't do all that shit.
No, cut that shit out.
Nah, she gonna be, you know what I'm saying, as cordial as you are, really. Like I got one ex that'll probably be like a hey, how you doing, woo woo woo. Mm-hmm. And then I got one where they'll probably stop and have a whole conversation, but it ain't gonna move past that. Me and my mom are literally like the same person. We stay to ourselves.
So did the woman that you was with for a while, did y'all ever try to merge our families? Like, oh, I'm finna bring you around for Thanksgiving for the first time.
Hell yeah. Her family, my niggas.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you
I'm
had
still cool with her brother, huh?
So you had a smooth selling.
Hell yeah, easy.
Okay.
Easy, boom, boom, boom. I honestly feel like when you just a solid man, you not going, it's hard to have problems.
Uh-huh.
It's truly hard unless you inject yourself in them. Like, had I met her family and it was fucking weird, I just never would have went back around. And I probably would have broke up with her.
Yeah.
Because that's important to me. Like, we got to be able to, our families got to be able to come around and shit.
Yeah.
But I met her sisters our very first time that we linked. So, yeah, it was up from there.
That's good then. You ain't had no bad experience?
None. My last ex, I ain't really get to meet her family because they so dysfunctional.
That's where I'm at in life.
Yeah, nah, you can't do that, bro.
Yeah. I want to say in high school is when I made this decision, but basically if I was to have kids, I said that my kids would not know their whole family tree. It starts with me.
Why not?
Not to get deep, but I got to get deep.
Yeah, you got to get deep.
One, I don't really know my dad's side.
Okay.
And the people that I do know, they not a safe haven for me. So I bring my kids around. And then two, my mom's side is just generation of molestation and sexual assault.
Okay, so I think my wording was off. I feel like your kids should know about them.
Yeah, but they don't need to meet them.
Okay, yeah, there we go. We at the same
No.
page.
Yeah,
Because it's
no.
definitely family members my kids would never meet a day in my life if I can help it.
Yeah.
Now, once you grown and if you want to go, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do your thing. But till then, nah, bro, you don't got to go around.
I'm going to tell them that too. Like, this is a decision that me and your mama made for y'all. If you grow up and you want to meet these people, I don't know where you got that from.
Right, go ahead.
Do your thing.
Rock out.
But you can only meet the people I will bring you around, which is not many at all.
Yeah, it sucks.
It don't sucks because when you got friends that replace your family, it's different.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah, so I had my last ex. Her mom was the best thing in the relationship. I ain't want to break up with Shorty because I loved her mama. Me and her mama still like this. That's OG.
Wow, what was her mom what was so mom about mom?
Because she was the first one, like the first adult, before getting a little bit close to my uncle Brian.
The more?
Yeah. Before getting a bit more closer to him, she was the first OG that really was an OG for me. Like, I've had people in my life that was supposed to be there to be mentors and coaches and shit, but they always had an ulterior motive. Like, it was never just like, I'm here to teach you the game, want to see you do well. Nah, I like your mama, I want to be in the basement with her, smoke and drink with her all night.
I'm dead.
It was, you feel me? So it was never just be a real OG to me until I met her. She taught me the game with financial literacy. She helped me start my first business. Shout out T-Ray Graphics. She she's helped me get to tens to thousands of dollars in my bank account just from her teaching me the way. And she did all of that because she saw that I wanted to learn. I had the will to learn, and I was there to learn. And
I always had a question, like, do women got OGs? She's
still to this day my OG.
Okay.
Her daughter got a new girlfriend in the crib with her. She gonna tell me recently, I was gonna have you come over to the crib because me and her had to do some business. I was like, who lives there?
You and the daughter had to do business?
No, me and the mom had to do business together. I'm like, who lives there? She said, my daughters and her girlfriend. I said, OG, why would I want to come over there? No. Like, this my fucking house. I choose to fool with you. I said, nah, that's not gonna happen, OG. We gotta go to the office.
This ain't the kitty litter girl?
That is her.
Hilarious.
That is her. Nah, she hates. I'm sure she hates to see. She hates to see that her mama will not leave me alone.
That's why you can't get into relationships too young, man, because you really can't see what you got. Sometimes you really don't because you just so young.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
No comment.
Poor girl.
But yeah, when I broke up with her, I was really sad. Like, I felt like I had to lose one. The girl had a son, and I always told myself I was gonna date nobody with a kid. But she was a vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, nah, you fucked up.
I did.
You fucked up.
And I had a tarot reader. Like, I was like, oh my God, I feel like the only way to cut this hoe off is to cut her son off too.
You got to.
She said, you got to. you got to. So I had to do that. And I even told OG, like, yeah, I got to do that. Because she know how much we rock with each other, me and the son.
Yep, I don't get close to kids.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
And the women I deal with don't let me get close to them either. I always respected that. What?
I wonder why.
No, you know until you know if you ain't gonna be that figure, bro, y'all don't gotta go over there.
I was that figure.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I was that figure for sure. Little nigga was little Therm. I was big Therm.
I'm dead, bro.
I was getting somewhere. Merging families. Okay, so I had a hard time. It was easy at first merging into that family, but I couldn't really merge her into my family because my people wasn't feeling her. They thought they knew her from high school. Nah, she was mean. I don't know about that one. So, but I was merged completely in her family. Everybody loved me until they didn't. When I broke over her, the first time I broke up with her, they all turned their back on me, except for their mama, except for her mama. And
as they should.
Yeah, cool. I just see that's the issue with telling your family your business. You know you're gonna be right back with that nigga, but they don't, and they remember the shit that you tell.
Because you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to
stand firm on that shit.
Yeah, you. That's what y'all gotta. If I give any relationship advice that I don't do. Don't tell your family the issues you got going on with your partner unless you are ready to break up with that nigga and you're going to stand on business about it.
Just don't tell them nothing.
Because sometimes you can't afford therapy. Sometimes you don't have a counselor. You have your good old mother or your sister.
Man, you got yourself.
You do.
You got yourself. Go through that, hurt yourself, cry it out. Ain't nothing else you can do. Cry it out. We all heard cranes in the sky. It ain't shit you can do, bro. Just sit in yourself in your solitude and cry it out. If you can't afford therapy or all that other shit, cry it out.
I'm trying to meet people in the middle, Jonesy.
That is the middle. Cry it out.
Sometimes that's not good advice just yet. Sometimes that's too extreme for people. Sometimes
I gotta cry it out.
Cold turkey and speak to themselves.
Got a cold turkey.
You can go to your sister, but this time don't go to her when you know you're finna go right back to that nigga, or you got any skepticism in yourself about going back. Go when you are dead ass done, and you know when that time is. So don't fucking play with me and go before then.
That's how I be. Big term.
Yeah, man.
Dropping in relationship gems.
For sure.
I only had one off and on relationship. I said I'd never do this shit again.
Was it the long term one or
no? Well, I mean, they both was long term. I only do long term relationships. Like it ain't.
That's how it should be.
I ain't had nothing less than 2.5 years.
Why we playing around? Why we just out here dating and fucking people?
I have no idea.
It's not fun to do that.
It's not. There's nothing casual about sex.
Yeah, no.
I'm cool, gang.
Okay, we done. I'm gonna have more of an actual spiel with merging families with my little sister. I wanted to actually know if you had any bad experience with it, but yours was
mine is cool. Yeah, nah. My mom only met one woman that she wasn't supposed to, even though I didn't mind. But even all that stuff is cool.
Okay. Last topic of the episode.
What's happening?
Seasonal depression.
What's happening?
We are in the winter now. Have it been feeling very winterish to you?
Nah.
You got a light jacket on, a light hoodie on.
This ain't nothing but a hoodie.
It look light, but yeah, hoodie.
Yeah, nah, this ain't nothing but a hoodie. It ain't really, because right before I got sick, the weather was bussing. Some weird, this weird Chicago weather shit. And then I went and got sick. Okay, cool. Now I'm back outside. But it's finna be cloudy for the next 10 days.
Yeah.
So let's revisit this about day 8. Seasonal depression is very iffy with me, bro.
One of the reasons why I'm pushing for this movie segment is because if we really paid attention to the messages in the movie, like WALL-E, for example.
Okay.
You know that movie?
I'm familiar with it. I'm thinking of Up.
Yeah, no. WALL-E with the
but
robot.
WALL-E's the character though. He's the toy thing.
Is he in Up?
No, Up is the old man in the house, and it's sad. It's different, but I'm familiar with WALL-E though.
Okay, WALL-E is pretty much about climate control, global warming. That's what WALL-E really is about, right? You don't feel the effects of global warming right now?
I feel like we've been feeling this shit for a minute.
Yeah, but like this, we really ain't had no snow. And although winter did just start, we would have snow in December.
We normally would.
Like to at least 3-5 inches of snow. It'll go away, but it's there.
If this was 12 years ago, it would be 11 inches of snow outside right now.
That don't like. I'm sure it don't like scare anybody because we gonna be dead before the world really sees dark days.
You never know. You never know.
You know.
No, I don't even. Hey, you never know when this shit all could go up.
Yeah.
Shit start failing tomorrow. The internet go down tomorrow. The sun inverts itself and eat itself and blow this motherfucker up or some crazy shit.
I think it's so fucking selfish for you to procreate and have kids when you see it's in this year and you go outside, you ain't see no fucking snow on the ground. You choose to open your legs up and have a baby.
I mean, if you with your person, go ahead.
For y'all to die out and your kid to have to see what's to these next 100 years.
I mean, a body ain't nothing but a vessel. You know what I'm saying? Bring that soul into the world, even if it's for a little bit. But I feel you though. Now definitely ain't the time to have no kids.
Now, even times in the past, like niggas had kids during the civil rights movement, during slavery.
What you mean?
Niggas had kids.
Okay.
They was fucking raw. Well, they had to fuck raw.
I was gonna say they had to.
They had to fuck raw then, but niggas knew to pull out mechanisms back then.
I don't
I
think
ain't
so.
gonna say slavery, but at least civil rights movement, we was more intelligent then.
Yeah,
Well, I ain't gonna say that
because it was in the Bible. You're not supposed to pull out. I don't know the exact word, but yeah, don't leave your nut on the floor.
I can see.
Yeah, it was something about not leaving your nut on the floor because it's disrespectful or something like that.
I can see that being the thing.
Yeah.
This is no shot to nobody that was alive during the civil rights movement and slavery. I appreciate my ancestors. But y'all some wild boys. You said what?
Boy, you tapped the balloon. Appreciate my ancestors. What the fuck was that?
You don't be feeling like you don't be feeling the spirit of other people in you.
I don't think so.
No.
Like the spirit of who?
Like ancestors and people of the past. Like, even if you was to watch a movie,
I feel like I'm powered through them, but I don't feel like I'm like them per se.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes I draw motivation from them.
Okay.
Because it don't be coming from me. It got to be coming from somewhere. So it's either God or ancestors. But I don't ever feel like, I feel like my ancestors. Like, nah.
I ain't saying I feel like these niggas.
But, so what you saying, Tip?
Larry Hoover. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like maybe it's because I'm a huge empath. Like, I can really feel, or at least I feel like I can feel like what somebody went through if they was to just say it through words.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you close your eyes and you was to tell me that you used to get slapped every Tuesday and it's on a Tuesday, I might feel like at least I'll go into my brain and try to feel that slap.
Like getting slapped?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't there.
Yeah.
It's a different level.
It's actually not a gift and a curse. I kid you not, this is a dead ass true story. This is off topic from seasonal depression.
Oh God.
But my girl, she was going through stuff and like old furniture shit. We was straightening up crib up. Mm-hmm. And she had a whip from a Halloween costume that she had still. And she was whipping it.
You freaky frog.
Right? And I kid you not, when I was seeing this girl whip this shit, because I don't think I've ever seen someone really whip
like
a real
whip.
A real whip.
She had a real whip with a Halloween costume?
I don't know what she was doing.
Y'all, you cap.
I ain't know her then with
freaky
that.
Frog.
No, I ain't know her then. but yeah, when she did that shit, I immediately started thinking about slavery in my brain. And that shit almost made me cry. It almost made me tear up. I'm so passionate about slavery. It made me tear up because one of the falling out things I had with my mom when I came back home from like a break in college was I was learning about Native Americans experiencing oppression during the Spanish conquest.
Right.
And I was like, that was like my first time learning that shit in high school, and then it was reinforced in college. And I was like, damn, all my life I thought black people was the only ones enslaved. And then I learned about Native Americans. And I'm like, fuck. You feel me? So I come home and I'm like, the whoopings that you would give us remind me of slave masters beating on their slaves. And she was like, I wasn't treating y'all like no slaves. We got to a whole argument in front of family.
I can see how that went. Right? That is hilarious, bro. You bogus as hell.
And then she did say, I ain't never whooped y'all.
Hey, your mom funny as fuck.
And so then that's when I lost it. And in a discussion, conversation's over with. How dare you? That was
that
me.
Is funny.
And so long story short, this is just a chain of events to why me and my mom don't have the best relationships. And how I said to you last episode, she said on the phone, I apologize for the excessive whoopings, right?
Right.
I don't know exactly what I said to you about how I felt when she said it, but I'll just say it again. I was stuck. I didn't have no words to say, quiet, and then my little sister said something, so I was able to tap back into being conscious, right?
Right.
So long story short, when my girl was doing that whip, I started thinking about slavery, and it all made sense to me that I wasn't far off about getting the whoopings that we was getting is not exactly like slavery, because those people extreme far more worse punishment than we did for anything.
Right.
But just the action of whooping on someone repeatedly in the same spots because they disagree with what you got going on. we would get those same whoopings with a belt. It'll be times where my mom will have us all spread across the bed because we was all around the same age, me and my 2 other sisters. Mm-hmm. We all get in trouble at the same time. We all get a whooping at the same time, and we would have to take our clothes off, get butt ass naked, lay across that bed.
I've heard these stories too many.
And she finna whoop us with a belt. And if we put our arms around behind our backs, she's going to continuously whooping us because you need to move your hand so I can hit my target.
Right.
And so I started thinking about that shit when my girl was using that whip. Like, my brain just automatically went to those times of being whooped. And that's when I started crying because I never really viewed myself as getting, like, abused as a child.
Yeah, that sounded trigger.
Yeah.
It's a trigger for you.
Yeah, it triggered me. I never, like, I always would say we got our ass beat or we got whoopings, but I never called it abuse until that time of shit taking me to that point. And I was like, damn, okay, now I actually know what I would say to my mom if she was to apologize again. It would say, you know, this is a good step in the right direction, but I would need for you to change your diction from being excessive whoopings to being abuse. Because you abused us. You didn't excessively whoop us. Because that would mean that just whooping alone without it being excessive is still right to you.
Right.
And there's no way in shape why you should have whooped us at all. Because in the same conversation that we had, she said that y'all was good kids. Y'all was semi-good kids, but y'all wasn't bad kids at all. And so there was no need for you to be excessively whooping us.
Right.
You was beating our fucking ass.
It was something internally.
It was
with
something,
her.
Yeah. And she was saying all of that too, in less more words. But I didn't have a response for it at that time. And I got it now. So
she apologizing and taking accountability?
Something like that.
Oh, shit. We're going to get her on the pod.
Something like that.
We're going to get her on the pod.
Something like that.
She coming. It's coming.
Well, you keep fighting for it. It'll happen.
I'll pay her. That'll be the only guest I pay for. That'll be the only guest I pay for.
Lord, I need for that episode to happen when we got millions of listeners. I need the whole world to listen to Tamika.
I need 5 million people to see what I'm on.
Yeah.
Or whatever that go. How did we get there from seasonal depression?
I don't know. How did we get there?
I have no idea.
Okay. Let's close up seasonal depression, bro.
Yeah, I've been handling it better these more recent years, bro.
I feel like I can't even experience any depression. That ain't no seasons happening.
What you mean ain't no seasons happening?
The season, it's been fall for two seasons now.
Nah, because at least with fall we get the sun. When it's winter, it be cloudy for like 12 days straight.
Yeah, it get dark at 4 o'clock.
And that fucks with me.
Yeah, I don't like how dark it gets so quickly.
I don't like being in darkness for like long periods of time. I'll start tweaking out.
Do you think that because of global warming it's getting darker sooner?
I feel like winter, it's always done that.
Really?
Because even when I was a shorty, we'll get out of school at 2:30, go to tutoring until 3:30. By the time I'm home and 106 and Park is coming on at 5, it's dark outside.
See, why I feel like 106 and Park came on sooner than 5?
I came on at 5.
We got out of school at like 2:30.
106 and Park came on at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
I remember that.
Okay. Yeah, 106 and Park was my shit.
Y'all had Roxy and shit.
Okay, you had the old niggas.
You know what I'm saying? We the OGs over here.
I don't give a fuck about them old niggas. Roxy and Terrence J did they shit. They was the best ones.
Yeah. I don't think.
Okay. All right. Y'all let us know who y'all think was the best ones. Now, before we close out, we had talked about goals for the year last episode. Mm-hmm. But I don't think did we talk about goals for the podcast?
I believe we did.
We did?
We definitely did.
Okay. I'm going to add another goal for this year.
What's happening?
Outside of increasing our viewership, because I know I at least said that. I hope I would have. I did. Viewership. I want to bring on like a wider range of different walks of life. You know, you had said something about like bringing on other ethnicities.
We got to bring on a white person. We ain't had no white person on yet.
I want to walk back on that.
What you mean?
Like, I'm not going to search for white people.
Okay.
or Mexicans or anyone.
Or they just have to happen to be that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not gonna search for it, and more than likely, I would like for them to reach out to me.
Right.
Because if I come, I'm pretty sure they'll feel more welcomed if we were to reach out. Oh, they might deem us as a black podcast.
I feel like we definitely would have to reach out to a white person.
But if they reach out to us, I'm gonna be like so receptive to them.
Yeah, come on. People think I hate white people. I don't hate white people.
People think I hate white people. They might
You?
not be wrong. Yeah.
Why you? You don't even slander them.
I think that's, if you get to know me, you'll see why.
Okay.
Like, you get to know me a little bit more. You'll see why.
Yeah, like you're a pretty, you know what I'm saying?
I'm right in the middle.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call the bullshit when I see it.
I like white people that like being white.
I think because I want to build a platform that is received by the masses, my controversial takes haven't been presented just yet.
No.
Dr. Umar, get on this motherfucker. He'll get it out of me.
What if we could find a diet Dr. Umar, but he's actually like a philanthropist, whatever that word is. And yeah. But he's diet Dr. Umar. Not necessarily, known as Umar, but he doing his thing.
I'm open to anybody that fill out the guest assessment form that I can curate a episode for.
I'm gonna go try to find the blackest person ever. Like, dude, please fill out this form. Please fill out this form.
Well, make sure they're not pro black and blackmail, because more than likely they have a white wife.
Then we can grill them.
Okay. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you leave us a
rating.
Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.